Hi, everybody. This is Donna L. Holman here. I am considered the late bloomer boomer. And the reason for that, well, I quit my job, my state. I worked for the state for a long time and also as a real estate agent. But I quit my day job so I can complete or go into entrepreneurship. I, well, put it this way. Finished school during the time that I was working. I went to night school. I did online studies and received two master's degrees. At a late age of 52, I graduated. However, 52, graduated with master's and not finding anything that I was interested in the state to move into. And plus, you had to have experience in order to do master's level jobs like directorships or uh let's see, operations manager or anything like that. You had to have some experience. So I didn't have that kind of experience, but I did have a lot of technology experience. Plus, I was an introvert, so I didn't really know a whole lot of people to go and talk to and say, hey, do you think you might consider me for this position? Well, also being an introvert, I mean, I wasn't into just going up to strangers. Sometimes I did, but it didn't come out right. So what I did is I knew that I had to do something. I had to. I just couldn't just stay in the same realms and expect different results. So I had to leave. I left the government and then you know, I did start businesses before I left, of course. But, you want your business to kind of take off while you're working full time, but that is just not, I didn't see that as a possibility because it would interfere with the day job. So instead, I decided to leave, retire early. So I retired, I guess about 50. I was in my 50s still. I've graduated in my 50s, but it was still in my 50s that I decided to leave and see if I can go out here and do this on my own, like a bird. Just throw them off the cliff and it'll fly. Well, it's rough. It's rougher than you can imagine. But however, it's also rewarding, so very rewarding. You may not have a whole lot of money because you take the money that you do have and you put it into the business to make it grow. However, it is still stuck in the traffic jam, as I mentioned in one of my posts. However, but I still like it. I still like it. I did end up going back for about 3 years full time. And then it was just after I loved it. But then after a while, when the grants funding run out I worked for a nonprofit, it was just so boring. Cause I was like, there's so much I could do, at home, in my businesses and try to get that going and possibly receive other income sources like passive income sources. So at 63, I decided to, apply for SS, my retirement benefits at the Social Security Administration. So I did that, and I'm still working on um, getting my introvertness out, getting these videos. I am so introverted. Doing these videos is very nerving for me. However, in order for me to honor those two master's degrees that I received, that I'm very proud of, by the way, I'm going to have to get my butt out here and start introducing some of the products or services that I offer. The one is I do like taking photos. I used to, for one, if you read my story, I used to be legally blind. I can see blurry, but I can read close. So I was able to go to school because I can see close. But of course, I had to get help to travel here back and forth to school, and that was not online. later on in life, the master's degrees was online. Um, so once I received the corneal transplants and I could see a lot better, even though it's still kind of iffy here and there because of the stigmatism, because they use stitches in my eyes in order to help me see. So those stitches causes some stigmatism. So I would have to focus a little extra, more. Also, I have a little ADHD, so that's why my book is like short because I kind of got lost in translation and, not gave up, but let it go, put it on the shelf for a little while. So I have to go back and expand on that. And, it takes me time, so I will, do it in my inspired moments. I'll finish writing that book. Also, Urban Green Homes Community Redevelopment Corporation. That is a baby of mine. Since I've been in real estate for so long on the side and full time, I love real estate and I love the fact that um, you can help homes be more affordable by utilizing the sun and rainwater. Because I live in Pennsylvania, so we get a lot of rain, and it should be a possibility to capture that rainwater and save it in your utility bills. Also, maybe solar panels using the sun or insulation. If you check out Urban Green Homes Community Redevelopment Corporation, that is urbangreenhomescrc.org. Just to learn more about Donna and her late bloomer boomer after grad projects. I still enjoy everything that I do. However, finances still kind of tight. So I did take a part-time job. I am working part-time for a nonprofit, and I get to go home and do the things that I really enjoy doing earlier in the day. I don't know, but it's been so long since I started these projects. I really would like them to pay for themselves one day. I am taking the time to learn more about the nonprofit, getting that off the ground, and also some other things I learned about internet, reaching out to people, like more marketing. I did marketing as a real estate agent. However, on my own terms, it's a little different, you get to pick and choose how you like to do you, and I pretty much do me. So, without further ado, I don't want to keep you long, but I just wanted to stop by and say hi. This is Donna L. Holloman, and hopefully there's more videos to come, especially when it involves my projects, my photography projects, my nonprofit, and some other projects here and there. So if you just check me out at pop.store dash Donna's links. That's a start. So it's a start to hopefully teach you about some of the things I have to offer. And maybe you're interested. I really hope that you would be. But without clicking on that link and checking out some of my projects, you would never know. So check them out. So this is Donna L. Holloman, MBA, MS, proud graduate, late graduate, and late bloomer. So I am late at I'm really late. Reason why I say I'm late because I didn't go to college right after high school. I lost my eyesight as a teen, and then I had children and was married, and then now at this day and age, I'm kind of starting everything over. Well, I did back in 2013 when I finished my last master's degree, and I am it takes a while. It takes a while to rebuild, to build a business. But I love it. You have to take your time. You have to take one step at a time. But if you check out some of my websites and some of my things that I created, you might get a kick out of it. You may say, "Hey, girl, let me support you. I like that idea. Come on. Yeah, I will support you." I appreciate that. So right now, I'm just pretty much looking for friends and some subscribers, followers. You can subscribe on my pop channel right now. I'm not sure how long that is last. This is so new to me, that Pops dot store, that I don't, it may move into other avenues later on. but still the same projects are there because they're my babies. You don't want to, you can't, I mean, once you have your baby, you kind of wants to nurture it and help it grow and be the best that it could be. So, without further ado, again, this is Donna, and I appreciate you stopping by and listening to what I have to say. So, please like, subscribe to my channel, which is at Pop Dot Store. I also have YouTube channels. Well, Pop Dot Store, Donna's links. Also have YouTube channels, um, and some things here and there to come. But in order to see how things are coming along, that's the best way to do it. It's just go and subscribe and like some of the projects that I have to offer. So thank you so for stopping by again, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors as you move forward in your life. Thank you and have a great time. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and on the driveway.